Basic roadmap of doing network marketing business, part 5 of 6, module D, leadership development.
Module E, leadership development. Once you have good basic knowledge and skills, you can go into advanced knowledge and leadership skill on how to be a professional network marketer, to become a leader. This session is maybe optional for those who just want to do the business or have extra income or just get by, but it's good to listen for future references. So let's go on. There's a saying, when you change the way you look at things, the things that you look at changes. All phenomenal things arise from the mind, yet the body affect your mind to certain extents, and the mind affect body and speech, vice versa at times. This happens until you know what is the mind about and have more complete or even complete mastery of your mind. Your organization will grow as fast as you do, and you can grow as fast as your organization does. You can create structures and systems for personal excellence. So is your team and your group, or even your company or industry at bigger scale or larger scale. Of course, as much as we are the grower, we may be also be the bottleneck. So we need to be aware of this as a leader. You cannot change the way how the world works until you change yourself and provide true and compelling reason on your way of holistic thinking of and even doing especially. So let's come to the type of leaderships that you think you are. So there are actually few types of leadership, and sometimes it's a combination. Firstly, we must highlight that leaders are trained, and very few are born natural leaders, and even natural leader needs new inputs and training to become greater leaders. So when we lead, it does not mean that we manage sometimes, and manage does not mean lead. So it must be clear, because a manager may be able to manage the departments or the company, but that doesn't mean that he can lead to have directions. So therefore, in operation level, as a leader, you need directions and also clear strategies and plannings, and also tactics and timelines. Based on the famous psychology in 1930s, there's a leadership framework, which says that there's 3 types of leadership mainly. So the first type will be autocratic leadership. So in an autocratic leadership style, the leader takes decision without consulting with others, and the decision is made without any form of consultation. So in Levin's experiments, he found that this has caused most level of mass discontent. And autocratic style works when there's no need for inputs on the decision, where the decision will not change as a result of input, where the motivation of people to carry out subsequent actions will not be affected, whether they were or were not involved in decision making. So next we go to democratic leadership style. In this style, the leader involves the people in decision making, although the process for the final decision may vary from the leader having the final say to them, facilitating consensus in the group. Democratic decision making is usually appreciated by people, especially if they have been used to autocratic decisions with which they disagree. It can be problematic when there are wide range of opinions and there are no clear ways of reaching an equitable final decision or reaching a fair decision. So the third type of leadership are called automated leadership. What I mean automated is actually not the original term, but is to minimize the leaders' involvement in decision making, and hence allowing people to make their own decisions, although they may be still responsible for the outcome. This style works best when people are capable and motivated in making their own decisions. where there's no requirement for central coordination or common coordination. For example, in sharing resource across large range of different people and different groups. Okay, so in discussion, based on this, you can combine the style of leadership, okay, and to make it more effective in certain ways. Uh, in network marketing, the best leadership is the third type, maybe, as is less autocratic and encourage dynamism and mutual level of understanding and working. Usually, the second type will thrive as it's easier for democratic, uh, where there's some leaders leading. But the third type of leadership, which we have just mentioned, of automated leadership, require highly motivated and dynamic teammates to work. Okay, so in Lenin's experiment, he discovered that the most effective style was democratic. An excessive autocratic style lead to revolutions, whereas under the automatic approach, people were not coherent in their work and did not put energy which they did when being actively led. This is due to actually when they don't have a stake in the thing. Okay, so which you have to take care of as a leader. You must let your distributor or your leaders have a stake in certain responsibility and duty which they will feel proud or even feel happy about. Now we have come to the evolved style of leadership. Okay, and just now the early on three style of leadership, okay, were actually done with groups of children using experiments, but they were early in modern era and were consequently highly influential. Okay, so we will not touch much on these three more types of evolved leadership, but we need to let you know so that at least you can have an idea. Okay, so the first is paternalistic, the second is transactional, the third is transformational. Okay, you need to know which style of leadership you want or you want to combine so that you have effective leadership. Okay, we will touch on it in greater depth and wider scopes on how and what are the qualities of leaders in basic leadership YouTube, and also more structured leadership development in future, which style can use and how to combine to become a system or training, which will be touched in other detailed and in-depth YouTube video. Is to note that to have better leadership and skill development, leadership skill is a very in-depth and very large topic as is concerned. How to deal with people like distributor and leaders and treat them well. You need to see area which we can work on. Okay, even the most seasoned and the most experienced marketer can benefit from program that examines their personal strength and weaknesses.
Basic roadmap of doing network marketing business, part 5 of 6 completed. Please continue to part 6 of 6, module D, automated growth with leaders. ACE Learning Group, thank you for your continued support. Please send your greatly appreciated feedbacks or comments to ACE Learning Group, Mr. Andrew C, HAPPYSE27@yahoo.com, +65 96302109, call or text, WhatsApp, WeChat, kakao, Line, SMS, etc. Thank you.